Sunday, March 25th. Thank you guys for tuning in. The video today is going to have just a deal for you guys, one of them, some carrier news from AT&T and T-Mobile, and a little bit of 5G news as usual. Get you guys update on some of the things that are happening around the nation, stateside, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the deal I have for you guys, just an AT&T prepaid deal. So if you're interested, you would add a new line to AT&T prepaid. You would get the second month for free. So you just buy a SIM for 99 cents. Plans start at $35. That'll get you 1 gigabyte of 4G LTE speed. So if you're on the low end of data usage, that's pretty good. You do have to auto pay. They do have a bring your own device type of deal there, or you can buy one from AT&T. It does offer hotspot data. There's HD video. Plans do range up to $75 per month. The deal is active now, and it's good until April 9th. So if you're interested, you pay for the first month, get the second month for free on auto pay. And, since you're not in a contract, you could pretty much just disconnect and, move or change carriers or providers or whatever. That might be something you want to consider. Let's move over to carrier news. We'll stay with AT&T. Telecom industry analysts are predicting that AT&T is going to gain a lot of postpaid subs, which contradicts what they previously predicted, that they would be losing subs for quarter one of 2018. So I think they predicted a loss of 75,000 subs on the postpaid side. Turns out they're completely wrong. They're changing their ideas. They're looking at probably a gain of 34,000 subs. So I don't know if it's a combination of aggressive promotions in their stores or the fact that they lifted their bundling restrictions, for their buy one, get one type deals. Maybe it's the fact that they have changed their bring your own device program. I'm not sure. It's much friendlier now, so maybe people are more keen to switch over to AT&T, bring in their other devices from other networks. I know in 2017, their bring your own device program saw a 14% decrease. And I think in quarter four of 2017, it had a decrease of 5%. So they may be trying to turn that around, become more friendly to those that want to port over with their own devices. So that's good for AT&T. T-Mobile has now upgraded hundreds of their base stations to increase capacity of the network in certain markets. This is basically an addition of a mid-band LTE 700 megahertz variety. Tons of states involved here. I'm going to put a link in the comment section down. I'm going to pin a comment and put that there for you guys to see the list. Many states in the South, the Northeast, Midwest, Southeast, and Puerto Rico involved. Tons of network upgrades in my area, specifically here, just outside of Cleveland. So basically, expect to see speed boosts in these areas. More support for increased connections, simultaneous connections. It's kind of like a best of both worlds frequency. Gives you good coverage and distance. Some decent speed increases. So with the addition of this, along with the 600 megahertz deployment, this year is going to be good for T-Mobile. The networks are going to get much better. Market to market, obviously it'll vary, but a lot of cities are going to see improvements with capacity and speeds. I really do believe in T-Mobile, what they're doing. Everything that they're doing is going towards making their network better. The network is what talks. People will switch to a network they feel offers the best value to performance ratio, and I think T-Mobile's doing the right thing. They have a wacky CEO that says a lot of things, but it's really about the network. So as long as they continue to improve, they definitely are trending up. They're giving Verizon and AT&T a run for their money. They're growing faster than the other two are, and as long as they continue, the focus is on the network. It's all about the network, and they're doing good things from the T-Mobile side. So I'll keep you guys posted on that channel if I get any more info from T-Mobile on that side. Let's move over to 5G. There are some predictions from some market analysts that are saying that 5G capable phones are not really going to become, put a dent in the market until about 2021. Now the markets, I guess if you think about it, the networks aren't going to be available until 2019. The first devices probably, next year around this time. There's going to be limited network availability, so it makes sense that the adoption rate is going to be slow. But from a global side, they're expecting a global acceptance rate of probably until 2023. So 5 years from now, a majority of phones will start, popping up as 5G devices. For the U.S., it's probably a little sooner. Probably expect it to be about 2020, 2021. You'll see a lot of phone makers, a lot of, the devices they sell in carrier stores to be 5G capable. So it's going to be a couple years from now. 4G LTE is not going anywhere. So the dependence on this technology, we're going to be holding on to it for at least another 10 years, maybe 15 years. So it's always going to be the fallback for 5G until things are completely 5G in terms of coverage. I think I'm going to leave you guys on that note. I'm going to make a separate video, I think either Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to talk a little bit about the current 5G, the trends, like which networks, what their advantages, the pros and the cons of what they have to offer in terms of assets. I think also I'm going to talk a little bit about the FCC and how they're kind of like cutting the red tape on a lot of the licensing and the acquisitions of the permits to put in their small cells and all the 5G antennas and equipment. So I'll wait for another video on that. So that's up and coming. But that's it for this one, guys. Let me know if you have any comments or any questions in the comment section below on anything I covered in the video. I'll leave you guys on that note. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Please like and share the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.